I am going to show you something that the rich know that the poor do not know. And if you understand this, it is going to set you free from slavery. The richest man in Ghana is called Charles Ampofu. He's worth $1.2 billion. He has every single thing that life has to offer. He doesn't have a problem that money cannot solve. He's hit that. He's at that stage. Very rich. He's blessed beyond imagination. Now, when you compare him to Dangote, Africa's richest man, who is $24 billion, suddenly he doesn't look very rich. And he could afford anything that he wanted that money could afford to buy, right? Now, together, when you put them together, he and Dangote, Africa's richest man, and you compare them to the richest man in the world, who is Elon Musk, who has a net worth of $380 billion, suddenly, both of them don't seem very rich. They look poor compared to the richest man in the world. He's 12 times richer than both of them combined. The reason why I'm telling you this is that money is a game, it's an infinite game. And if your sense of feeling rich can only come from comparison with other people, then you are never going to be happy. Because even if you woke up in heaven, God is always going to be richer than you. You are not going to be the richest person. You are never going to be happy. And the only way that you can escape slavery of poverty and slavery of money is if you have an amount that you can make, that you can say that I have made enough. And you have to decide on this amount ahead of time. What I want you to do after watching this video, I want you to write down an amount of money that you can make monthly, that if you made this amount of money monthly, you would feel rich and you would intentionally decide. Of course, you are not going to decide to give up, but that is the promise you are going to make yourself, that when you get to this amount of money, you stop becoming a slave of money. At some point, we are all a slave of money. There are things that we do only because of money. You want to get to a point where you can do things that you really like and not because it is going to make you money. It means that is the point. You don't become a slave anymore. This is what you do. When you find out that amount of money, you are going to write it down. For the sake of this video, I will choose, let's say, $10,000 is what you want to make monthly to be able to achieve financial freedom. Every single one of us has an amount monthly. You take this amount. If it is $10,000 that you want to make monthly, it means that a year, that is $120,000. That's what you want to make monthly. Now you need a vehicle to be able to give you this amount of money monthly. That vehicle could either be a job, it could be a business, it could be an automated business, it could actually be a passive investment like stocks or real estate. But how much money do you need to be able to give you 120K? The easiest, the goal is to be in a place where your passive investment can give you that amount of money monthly. Your job, maybe you could have a job that pays well, but you cannot be in that job forever. You could also have, let's say, a business that pays, but you want that business to be a forever business or automated. So the ultimate guaranteed one is the stocks and real estate. That is guaranteed that if you have enough money in stocks or real estate to give you the amount of money that you need monthly, you can see that you stop becoming a financial slave. How much do you need to have in the stock exchange to have $10,000 or 120,000? That is a year. Now the stock market gives you an average of 6% yearly, right? So whatever amount of money that you have chosen for yourself a month, multiply it by 12 months to get your amount in 1 year, and then divide it by 0.06. Whatever amount you will get is the amount of capital that you will need to be able to make that amount monthly. For the sake of this video, I chose 10,000. I have done the calculation that if you use the 10,000 or 120K a year, which is 10,000 a month, we are going to get $2 million. That means that anybody who wants to make $10,000 a month would need $2 million to be invested in the stock market passively to be able to get $100,000 a month. $2 million. that is your life objective. It means that is the capital, that is the net worth that you need to be able to make passively $10,000. Whatever the amount is for you, you have to put it and use it in this calculation to get the net worth that you need to be able to have the income, and you invest it in something safe, which is the S&P 500 or real estate, the safest, right? Until you do this, that I have just spoken about, you will continue to become a slave of poverty or a slave of money. Because until you have enough, because money is infinite, it is numbers. Numbers are infinite. If you do not decide ahead of time what you want in advance, you'll forever become a slave. My name is Adnan Saani. If you like this video, kindly like and share. Because every single time that you like and share my video, you get more future videos later. Thank you very much.